Hello, my friends. Good morning. I am Nichole Lee, your Starseed intuitive. I am intending that today's messages, find whoever needs to hear them. So whenever you find this, there's something here for you. So today is the full moon, early this morning, the full moon in Gemini. And it feels very introspective. They were talking to me this morning about, my friends, our guides, about slow progress is still progress, right? And not getting discouraged, not losing hope, not giving up. I just heard, what is it? Don't give up right before your bounty is what they're saying. I'm not sure if that's what it says, but don't give up right before your bounty. So even if you're in a situation where things feel like they may not be moving very quickly or at all sometimes, know that they are. There are things working, things being moved and shifted and changed in the unseen, things that we can't see with our human eyes. So don't give up. Don't give up before your bounty. It's like, I just heard it's darkest before the dawn, right? Like, keep going. And when things are slow, it's actually, there's more of an opportunity, not only to evaluate the things that we're doing and the things that we are, our patterns and everything, right? But also to perfect them, to further solidify our foundations. Because as we are moving forward and making changes, the change card just popped out when I said that. As we are making changes and building new things in our lives and creating and attracting more and more, that solid foundation makes all the difference in the world, right? Think about like if you're building a house. If there's a crack in that foundation, you've got a problem. You have to fix that foundation in order for everything to be built up in a solid, stable way. So even if you're in a situation where things feel like they may not be moving forward, know that they are. Things are changing, and there's something significant. Horses signify movement forward, but this balloon here being elevated, right? We're being lifted up, we're being elevated. And this is due to our work in creating these foundations and in healing ourselves and in finding our voices and speaking our truths, right? They're all of these little things that we're doing are making a really big difference. And even if you cannot see or perceive physical change in your life at this moment, find the trust in your heart that it is happening. Things are shifting and changing and moving, even if you cannot yet see the physical shifts. The things behind the scenes are being moved and shifted, and they just showed me like not a gear. It kind of looks like a gear, like it's metal and kind of like a ka-chink, like clicking into place, right? Like the inner workings of a watch or a clock, right? Things just clicking into place where we might not see them right away, but they're still happening. Okay, so the first tarot card that we got is Seven of Cups. To me, this is a card of having many choices, and we always do have so many choices. So they're pointing out the fact that there are more cups here than here. So it's that stability, right? We're creating this solid foundation because these cups are full of our dreams and full of magic, these ones up here. So we're creating this solid foundation. And birds are freedom. White birds are also messengers from spirit. So it's that card is exactly what I was already talking about. And there's something here with like the dark moon. So for some of you out there, the next new moon cycle, today's the full moon. So when we get to the next new moon, in a couple weeks or whatever. There's something significant there for you. Like something that's beginning now is going to culminate at the new moon. I just heard. So that's kind of a specific message, but there you go. And then we get the Princess of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles this is earth energy, right? Pentacles are earth, so groundedness. And there's the significance here for me with this card is truly being connected. Look how connected she is with everything around her, right? With the nature, the animals. She's totally in tune and connected with her surroundings. Presence, right? This is a card of presence, especially with this imagery. She's got her hand on her heart and a light. It looks like it's coming from her, perhaps her sacral or her solar plexus chakra, right? Groundedness, connectedness, presence. Continuing this work, continuing to build our stable foundations while still practicing presence. There's so many distractions all the time. Presence is a practice because it doesn't always come easy. Sometimes we have to really remind ourselves to stop, take a breath, come back to me. All these other things happening around me, take a breath, come back to me. Presence, alignment, right? So I feel like that's just a reminder there. And sometimes even physically putting your hand on your heart like she is here. And you can do this, just feel your heartbeat. Just pause and feel your heartbeat. And that can bring you back into your body, back into presence. And then we get the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of intuition. It's a number 2. It's a card of knowing and connecting to your higher self. It's a card of, so I'm hearing needing to connect with your knowing. So there's a message or some communication or some guidance or something that's trying to come through. And for some of you, obviously, this is a collective message, but for some of you, you're not hearing it. Practicing this presence, right? Just quieting your mind, taking some deep breaths, let it all go, right? So when I say let it all go, they want me to emphasize that doesn't mean that we forget about it. That doesn't mean that it's not a priority or it's not important. Letting it all go in these moments when you are practicing this presence, it's just letting it all go. It can even be for 5 seconds or 10 seconds, 30 seconds, right? Let it go for 30 seconds. Take this time to feel your heart, to hear your breath, to quiet your mind. And then once you start doing that, that allows space because you're letting go of the mental cobwebs I just heard. Yeah, that's a big spider web. The mental cobwebs, all the things that are always running around in our minds, right? Taking these moments of silence within ourselves throughout the day, right? It can be 30 seconds at a time throughout your day, whenever you have 30 seconds. Clearing these mental cobwebs makes space for this intuition to flow in, for the guidance, for you to be able to hear. Because if you're not constantly hearing all these other things running through your head all the time, you can hear. You can hear what's being sent to you, what's being given to you. That's really lovely. And I love that she's holding a star. Look at this. On both of these cards, here and here, there's a star on, it looks like it might be the sacral chakra on both of these cards. So, do some research on the sacral chakra and the things that it represents. Color is orange. For me, the sacral chakra represents, it can be your femininity, right? It's your sexuality, your sensuality. There's a lot of confidence and safety that comes from the sacral chakra because that's right over where our reproductive organs are. So I know a lot of people have stuff in that area, to resolve, which is okay, right? We're humans. We're here to have stuff. This is why we're here. So I want to get one more of these and then I'll close out this reading. What's the final message for today? Yeah, so we always have choices, and when we choose the stillness and the presence and the listening and the hearing, they showed me an image of this floating higher, right? We go higher, we get lighter, we make space for more love and more joy and more abundance and more appreciation. Okay. And the final card, courage. Yes, this journey takes courage. Choosing this life, choosing this path, choosing to embark on these changes, choosing yourself and stillness, choosing to hear and receive this guidance and these messages, it takes courage. And what they're really talking to me about with this imagery is these waves, right? The ocean. There is such power in the ocean. There is such power in your courage and within you, right? And when you choose to stand tall, you choose to let it all go and flow with life and allow your true self to lead and guide you, this is where you find your strength. It takes courage, but there is so much strength here, my friends. It's beautiful. I like this message very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me today. Sharing these messages is fabulous. I just love it so much. It's my favorite. So, I do have some session availabilities. You can visit me at starseedintuitive.com and book directly with me there, or comment with the word session and I'll get you the information. I would love to be of assistance in any way that I can on your spiritual journey. I love you all so much, and I so appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you receiving these messages. And I just hope you have the best day ever. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Take care. Until next time.